I just want to warn you right now, there are potential Indiana Jones 5 spoilers in this video. I don't know if they're true or not. This is a plot leak that was laid out on Reddit by someone who apparently watched the movie at the film festival. So I don't know if these are real or not. They sound pretty legit, but you never know. So I just want to warn you, if you're wanting to see this movie and you don't want spoilers, I don't know why you would want to see this movie, but if you do want to see it, you might want to avoid this video because we are going to talk about them at length. Now, we have heard from people that did see the movie. That's why there's 40 reviews over on Rotten Tomatoes right now for this movie, and they are not good. There have been some very, very memorable quotes, especially the ones that talk about Phoebe Waller-Bridge and how annoying she is in the movie and how she's the true star, the true champion, the queen, the better Indiana Jones. It's a mantle now. She's Indiana Jones, the Indiana Jones, the bestest one. How do you make this? It's not a mantle. It's his damn name. I hate that shit when they do. Yeah, well, you're a Wolverine now. Like, when they give people, it's like the names they use. Like, that's not, like, come on. You can't be Indiana Jones. It's the dude. He is Indiana Jones. Nobody wants to see Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Helena, or whatever that is. Stupid. So, there's a TV show. I don't know if they canceled it or not. There is something, I think, that's going to come after this. The way this has been laid out, they fully intend to try to carry on this franchise with Phoebe Waller-Bridge and move on from the only reason anybody likes this shit, Harrison Ford. This movie should have never been made. Should have never been made. The fourth one should have never been made either, but here we are. So, yeah, critics hating on it. There's been some really funny quotes in there, like Phoebe Waller-Bridge's parts boring the shit out of French people. It's great. So, let's talk plot leaks. Spoilers. Of course, naturally, the true star of the film, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, at the end of the movie, has a great moment. Of course, it's not Indiana Jones. I don't want to go over everything because, I mean, if you want to read the whole synopsis of the movie, you can feel free to do that. I want to talk about the ending. But the plot is them going back to Rome, and it would make sense that that's real because there were pictures that leaked out a long time ago. I think it was Roman soldiers in a boat. Here's the part where I want to pick up. So, I mean, they talk about this in the trailer. Mads' character, Mads Mikkelsen, wants to go back and stop the German invasion of Poland so that he can fix the mistakes of the war so that Germany wins World War II. But instead, because the Dial of Destiny was rigged, there's a whole plot point of them rigging it so that it will only go back to the Roman siege of Syracuse. So they're on a plane crashes, and they end up crashing down with some soldiers. They fight over the Dial of Destiny. And, of course, Phoebe Waller-Bridge and Harrison Ford win. And this is where the problem is with me. At the end, Indiana Jones wants to stay in the past. He doesn't want to go back to 1969 because there's nothing there for him. He feels defeated. I guess he's a big loser at the beginning of the movie. He's all depressed about retiring and being old. That's what I don't want to see a self-defeated hero. I can't stand that shit. This is why there's only 3 Indiana Jones movies to me. The perfect ending for this movie was him riding off into the sunset with his dad, Sean Connery, in The Last Crusade. That's why it was called The Last Crusade. I don't need to see him withering away in retirement years. This is stupid. But they're making it anyway. because they thought they could make money, even though this has got one of the biggest budgets ever. So he wants to stay in the past, which is totally against his philosophy. Why would he do that? He would change history. He's not someone that would do that. That's not what Indiana Jones would do. And Phoebe Waller-Bridge has to convince him to go back because he'll change the course of history, but apparently Indiana Jones, master archaeologists, don't give a shit. So she heroically punches him in the face and knocks him out, dragging him back to the future. To me, that's stupid and makes his character devalued, makes him a lot less heroic, and it kind of betrays a lot of the motivations and the things that drive the character. But this is right on par for Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy. She is the star of the film. She has to be the one to save the day. She, of course, has to stop him from ruining history. So it fades to black after she punches him and knocks him out, and then they wake back up in 1969. And he yells at her, but apparently to soften the blow, Marin comes back after they were divorced for some reason. They reconcile, and the movie fades to black on the hat drying in a window, and then right before it does, someone grabs it. It's obviously Phoebe Waller-Bridge, because if this movie makes money, if this movie is profitable, they will 100% make a sequel with her ass in it. I don't know. I read they were going to cancel that TV series, but if this does good, they'll bring it back, and she'll be the star of it. Indiana Jones starring Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Is she going to call herself Indiana Jones? They'll just give her the hat. Boom. Oh, that's good enough, right? You know, what's funny about this is who the hell sits in a room with a bunch of people, mind you, and says, let's make an Indiana Jones movie, but we're going to bait and switch it, have Phoebe Waller-Bridge be the moral compass and the hero of the movie, and think that that's going to go over well. And this is like the fourth or fifth time that Lucasfilm has tried some bullshit like this, and it's never worked. So I'm looking forward. I hope this movie fails. Usually I could care less one way or another, like Little Mermaid. I could care less what that movie does. It'd be great to see Disney take another L, but honestly, if it does well, it's not going to really irritate me. What would irritate me is Indiana Jones, like, making billions of dollars, because it's like, that would mean a lot of people just don't care about the character. And, you know, I think a lot of people do, and I think a lot of people are going to be pissed when they watch this. I think a lot of people are going to be upset, and it looks like it might be true because of the way the critics are talking about her being the star of the movie and him just kind of being comic relief. She's going to belittle him the whole movie, and she's even the moral compass at the end, which is stupid. That betrays the character of Indiana Jones. So, you know, we're talking about a guy who wouldn't even drink. Like, he wasn't even, like, trying to get immortality or anything. Like, he went at the end of the third one, he gave it back to his dad. So his dad lives. Though I think, don't the effects wear off if he leaves the cave? I don't know. Anyway, it's just dumb. Lucasfilm, I don't know how the hell Kathleen Kennedy's not fired. She must know where bodies are buried or some shit. I don't know. But like I said, I don't know if this is true, but at least there's one silver lining to this. At least they ditched that god-awful ending. We know they reshot the ending, where he apparently dies and she becomes Indiana Jones. So, at least there's that. I don't know. This movie doesn't exist in the canon to me anyway. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And as always, I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.